Welcome in, everybody. We are here in map number 1 of our second best of 5 of the day. The winner of this series in the lower bracket final will be heading into the grand finals. Up next, a best of 7 series. We got Team Disciple on the left-hand side, Team Hopaka on the right. We are going to be seeing Infernal Shrines as map number 1. The members of Team Hopaka won the coin flip. They opted in for first pick priority. They banned away Cursed Hollow. Dragonshire banned away by Team Disciple. Infernal Shrines will be map 1, chosen by Team Disciple, as we have the first pick for Team Hopaka. Maev and Hogger will be banned away here. Are we really back to banning Chromie again? Are we really doing this again, Team Hopaka? It looks like the Sylvanas will be getting a target ban. Now, here's the question. Never mind. I was wondering if there was going to be a very early Medivh, but no. High Wraith wants that Dahaka, and High Wraith's Dahaka is really good, so I don't blame them for prioritizing that. I mean, Dahaka honestly is an S-tier solo laner in general. I mean, he brawls well, mobility is great, wave clear is good, 1v1 is pretty decent, and this will be a first pick Hanzo with a Blaze. Who would have thought a Blaze would be grabbed here? That's so crazy. I just can't imagine. I can't imagine, I can't believe it. That's just wild to me. Alright, so as we continue into this, what are we thinking for our next couple picks?
It's a perfect day for some mayhem.
Okay, Junkrat, Malfurion are going to be grabbed with the Dahaka. We still have not had a Cho'Gall in this tournament, nor a Murky, just saying. I mean, we haven't even had a Valera. But we had a Lily, so there's that at least. They need a main tank. Garrosh... They haven't been playing a lot of Garrosh. Well, they did play a little bit of Garrosh. I think Garrosh is a safe ban. Might be a Stitches, though. So, Garrosh is a safe ban. Now, I will point out, this is a really good setup into Stitches. Infernal Shrines, people might be like, oh, but Bahamut... Literally, if you pick Stitches, you might hook a minion or a skeletal defender. Like, yeah, you might be able to do that, or that might happen. But Stitches like Hook Gorge on this map is still really good, and Malfurion Junkrat is a wonderful play into that. Garrosh and Diablo both be banned away. It does look like Team Disciple was kind of angling for a potential dive comp, but we do know that Nagram likes to play the Diablo. I personally would love to see like an Anduin and like a Varian or a Nubrak or something. They're gonna go Brightwing Johanna. Okay, I was kind of thinking that maybe they go into like a little bit of a dive draft and they could pick up like a Genji at the end and play a little bit more aggressive into the enemy team. Their wave clear would be a little lackluster, but I think they'd be fine with explosive arrow and stuff. Bandit Blood, lay down. There you go. There you go, bud. Get comfy. We got 2 more best. We got a best of 5 and a best of 7, bud.
We will forge a great destiny.
I don't hate this Kerrigan Varian combo at all for Team Hopaka. I think this is such a good 1-2 punch on map number 1. Orphea? Last pick Orphea for some mobility to dash away. I think the Orphea slots in with this composition really well. And, like, Disciple's an insanely good Orphea, so why not grab it? That's legitimately my thought. Gonna go Hyper Carry Hanzo with a Yrel again. Huh. A lot of control. I feel like the damage is lackluster. The sustainability is pretty decent, but we'll see what happens. Team Hopaka hot and ready to go into map number 1. Wait. There's a $250,000 gambly. $250,000 gamble already out and ready to go on Team Hopaka. Wowee. Nagram for Team Disciple will be on your Johanna with the that's a very generic base horse. Marinas is going to be your Hanzo, Ubi on the Blaze, Scorch will be playing the Brightwing, and Disciple is your Yrel. Right side of the map will be Team Hopaka. They just fought through a best of 5. They won the 4th map on Sky Temple. We've got play on the Varian. Death Knight is your Malfurion. Hopaka playing the Junkrat. High Wraith on the Dahaka here, and Ultralisk is going to be your Kerrigan. Why is Ultralisk going to bottom lane? Oops, what the? I don't see this like ever. Why? They just not care to brawl at the beginning? I guess not. I mean, Varian's not a real boy, so I guess it makes sense that you don't brawl at the start. We got matching gambles, chat. Holy jeez. Mid lane scuffle. There's a root down from Malfurion. That's really about it. All right, let's talk about some level 1s as Kerrigan gets bopped in the face by a Disciple Hammer. Hanzo picks up a couple stacks on his level 1, potentially. And first blood into the Kerrigan. Hanzo gets another Stormbow onto the Varian. Light of Karabor, Zealous Glare, target practice for the Hanzo, Hypershift Brightwing, and your Adrenaline Stimpack for the Blaze. As Blaze in top lane will be not displaced by the Concussion Mine. Extra round timers on your Junkrat. We've got the Emerald Dreams from Malfurion. Enhanced Agility to Haka, Fury of the Swarm for the Kerrigan, and a Lion's Maw on Varian. Johanna steps up, few autos here and there. Minion wave pushed up onto the fort front gate. Johanna steps in. Looking to step up into Ultralisk here. Ultralisk just respawned. If they get another kill, that'd be a real big motivation shutdown. Momentum shutdown, not motivation. Like, die backing at the start of a game always feels bad, especially at this level of play, too. It feels like you're getting picked on. Arcane Punisher will be the first one of this map number 1. Best of 5 series and lower bracket final. And after the series, winner goes into the grand finals. Now, yesterday we had a upper bracket final of Team Disciple versus Team Dino. Went to a map 5. Team Disciple, it really did look like they lost energy in the last couple maps, which was really unfortunate. They completely seemed like they ran out of steam because they had really good maps 1 and 2. And then getting reverse sweep by Team Dino. But, I mean, who knows? Maybe Team Disciple, they went to the whiteboard, they found some drafts that they like, and they've got some energy drinks ready to go, and maybe they'll get the revenge onto Team Disciple or Team Dino. That would be a pretty interesting storyline of Team Disciple drop down, runs through the, well, it's only one best of 5, but still, runs through this best of 5 series into the best of 7 and ends up taking it. Keep in mind, the best of 7 grand finals is not going to be a, there's no, sorry, I'm trying to think the word here. There's a loser side disadvantage. So the team that comes from the lower bracket, one of these two teams, they won't get a map ban in the best of 7 series. I think that's a really cool thing. I'd like to see that in future tournaments. I don't know. I feel like that does give a bit more value to the upper bracket team. All right, the Arcane Punisher is here, ready to go in mid lane. They're going to grab that, as this will be Junkrat blasting off with a Concussion Mine, looking to jump over to the objective area. By the way, we did not mention, but it's going to be Varian Taunt at level 4. We did see him break out the shield as he throws another Lion's Maw. Lion's Fang. Kerrigan combo into Disciple. Gets the Soothing Mist from Brightwing. Root goes down from Malfurion to zone. Concussion Mine pushes Ubi the Blaze to the side. Level 7 slightly here faster with that kill onto Kerrigan. A drag lands onto Blaze. Varian charges onto Urel. Johanna sub done at 3 minute 36, and she will not be falling for it. Kerrigan so very low. Someone will get the last auto attack onto Kerrigan. Subdue value from Nagram. Gets the 80% slow. The double kill comes through. The objective phase to the members of Team Disciple, and they come out swinging in map number 1 of this best of 5. Dahaka Lurker Strain bopping Disciple around a little bit. The Righteous Hammer pushes some of the minion wave closer to the fort here, and Disciple clears things out as they did lose their fort front gate. But let's take a look and see what this Punisher will be yielding through the mid lane. Jump onto Varian. Scatter goes out. Varian charges in. Met by a Jet Propulsion of Blaze. Condemned from Johanna. Snaps Nagram, gets a Fascia from Brightwing. The sidewall being worked on as well just to have another disengaged path. A good drag from Dahaka finds Brightwing. Soothing Mist right afterwards. Punisher jump mitigated by a Burrow of Dahaka. Has the Lurker Strain, pushes back the enemy. Big damage onto High Wraith. And Urel gets the kill. Nagram with 380 HP. Able to back away. Mid fort does not go down, but damn near almost gets taken out. Varian tries to pressure onto Hanzo. Jet propulsion from Blaze right into the face of Hopaka. The Junkrat gets run down, but natural agility allows Marinas to back away. I did not think the kill threat was going to be this high from Team Disciple, but my golly gee, they are just running through it. I mean, it's almost a 2-level lead. 10 talent here coming up soon. We got the other numbers popping up at the bottom of your screen, and my gosh, chat. All right. Bunker, Sacred Ground. Okay, Disciple is, this is not the first Sacred Ground game either. Disciple played this yesterday, and actually, I believe, I remember it working. Dragon's Arrow from Hanzo, ripped in. We also have a Bless Shield from the Jahan. A Sacred Ground will be used in the mid lane. Disciple 1v3 though. Drag misses. Righteous Hammer bobs back the enemy. Still inside, 50 armor. Avoids the combo from Kerrigan. Brightwing's phase shifts in, blinks to the minion wave, and this is going to be Varian baited into mid and taken down. If I lose again after going all in, I'm going to Riot. The US people need to riot more often. Jet propulsion is wonderful into this Dahaka. Beautiful Bless Shield from Nagram. And it is just pick after pick for Team Disciple. They want to just run through this best of 3, get to the best of 7, and get revenge on Team Dino. Rose and Punisher up next in the bottom lane. Should be about a minute and a half. Blaze will heal up a little bit on the oil slick. A few sprays traded between allies. Brightwing checks the bush with an arcane flare. Nicely done. And realistically, Team Disciple just need to play super safe here, and they'll get 13. Then they can just roll to the objective with a talent tier advantage. Drag is good onto Urel. Sacred Ground from Disciple immediately activated. Retreat ping is called, and I don't think that was from Disciple's crew. I think that was literally the retreat from Team Hopaka saying, like, no, just back away. Last time we tried to do this, she literally just delayed things out, and then Urel jumps in. No, that's fine, actually. Urel jumps in with the Avenging Wrath, and Ultralist gets the immediate combo. Varian charge into taunt. Lion's Fang as well. Bless Shield into the Malfurion. The Dragon's Arrow is good. The Concussion Mine maneuvers Disciple to the side, but that still helps out with the Righteous Hammer positioning. Malfurion will go down. An 8th kill over to the side of Team Disciple. The Twin Flames connect. The Righteous Hammer will as well. Hanzo picking up more stackage. I don't know if he might be done with that level 1 onto this Variant, but they take them down again. 9 kills to the side of Team Disciple, and let's listen in onto their comms.
I was top lane, are you fine?
I can take the wave. Zen 10.
Okay, I'll get mid wave.
The Ark is still top.
We can do this as well with the Punisher.
Come in.
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, they never kill me.
And bot camp, I hold the bot camp.
I have to stay a bit more far
Baron
away.
10. Kerrigan got stuck. Probably will force up.
Yeah, the Ark is still top.
Though. I'll have to just.
Another triumph for
A
the Alliance.
frozen Punisher has
I'm playing bottom. I could flank bottom even.
No,
Yeah.
Look on John.
I think Vine is
you
in the
can
bush.
you
I'm
flank?
walking through the bush. I'm gonna pass.
I'm alive.
Come on, slowed. You can't move, you can't move.
Nice.
Varian's here. Maybe there's someone. Oh. Or it's too late. Or we
No,
just
top is
put
fine.
what? Just put what?
They have no damage on it now.
I'm fine, I'm fine.
Should I
Do not
go with you? Should I go
No.
top?
Hey, go
top, go top.
We get.
I will stop his dick maybe.
Didn't
Okay.
13 yet. None of them. Should break on Joe. He's gonna be slowed after. I can't move.
Cable dick now.
What the
Nice.
fuck is he doing?
They might be on you now. No, never mind.
I'm good. My hero is
I
broken.
can slow this guy. He can't move again.
I'm coming. 1 second.
Follow you?
Get him.
Slow him too. Slow him. He can't move. He can't move. He
Как
can't
оно
move.
идет? Как оно идет? Как оно идет? Play on the back.
Maybe
Hit mid.
Yeah, I think we relax.
get the blow. Okay, it's fine. I go mid.
Oh, we can go this way.
Gather me.
I don't know, get
We
range.
get out now. Good.
So we get top.
I mean, we have 4 level ahead. Do whatever you want, basically.
I will tap mid lane.
They still.
I'm gonna show. I didn't recall you, B.
Man, just they're having a real cozy time in those comms. Just Nagram getting the subdue finished at like 3:30 has been such a crux for getting these kills. That 80% slow. You even hear Nagram just talking about like when they have that slow available, who can't, and you might have heard it a couple times saying like they can't move. That's that literal subdue hit. Beautifully done so far at 12-0 in kills. You heard it as we were exiting. They've got a 3 to 4 level lead as well. Talent to your advantage. I mean, it's 18 to 14 and a half. This is the Disciple show. Even heard Disciple saying my character or my hero's broken. Like Yrel is nigh unkillable throughout this map so far, and Dragon's Arrow finds a little bit of damage. Death Knight on the top right of our screen will go down. Johanna finding that kill. We have Kerrigan trying to find something. Ultralisk pops the Chrysalis, but gets taken down. That might just be GG, map 1. Yrel goes in, Sacred Ground, Dahaka falls. Yeah, that should be GG. Team Disciple, they're looking for the varying kill. They're gonna maybe look for the Finland. Mid keep is being worked on. I don't think they really need to. They can just start hitting core. I mean, minion wave is nice to have. That's probably the reason they're mostly taking it down. Junkrat will be picked off as well. We're going to at the end of map number 1 in this best of 5 series in the lower bracket final. A strong and dominant start for the members of Team Disciple. A 12-minute map, the fastest map in this playoff series. Or I guess in the playoffs in general. GG well played, 12 minutes, 19 seconds. Well then, what a game for Team Disciple right there. Pay out the gamble, trying to make sure that stream catches up a little bit so those a little bit behind aren't going to get spoiled by the gamble results, but I'm pretty sure it was evident which direction that series was going. Alright, y'all have missed relatively nothing of the draft as I am back and we're heading into Sky Temple. We've got Team Disciple on the left side, Team Hopak on the right side, Maev and Dahaka will be banned away. Are you seeing the Foundation series Season 3 now? No, I've never heard it. What is the Foundation series? I've never heard of it. Also, Jericho, how you doing, bud? Thanks for coming by the stream. Hopefully I got your name good enough. It's a Vayne. They didn't make you watch it in grade school? What? Watership Down? No. I remember in Detroit public schools in the 5th grade, so that's the last grade before you go to middle school, because you have elementary, middle, and high school, and then you go to university college. In the 5th grade, we watched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And there's a line where Bill or Ted says, "You killed my friend, you medieval dickweed," and that literally was repeated by every 5th grader for like a week and a half.
With honor.
All right, we're here. We're ready to go. Team Disciple will have first pick as Team Hopaka has opted in for Sky Temple. We've got a Hanzo first pick on the left-hand side. Maev, Sylvanas Bandaway on the left side. Dahaka, Tyrael Bandaway on the right. Chromie up and available. We'll see if someone actually takes it. Alrighty. First pick Rhaegar with a Greymane as well. Okay. Hey, Day, good to see you, bud. LOL, what? No, that's literally a line in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Bill or Ted thinks the other one is dead, and they're like in medieval times, and he literally says, "You killed my friend, you medieval dickweed." I'm like 90% sure that's the phrasing of it. We've leveled up from just Hawaiian shirt. Well, no, this was a redemption earlier. This is a redemption earlier. It's a saga from the Asimov sci-fi that inspires. Oh, I know Asimov. My dad loves Asimov. We had to watch in high school English and also read the books. Which, Watership Down or Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? I can't believe they had you watch that film. What? Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? It's public school, dude. Of course. We had Dare, which only made kids want to do more drugs. Hanzo, Johanna, Blaze. Wow, it's deja vu. Orphea will get target banned, so Disciple will draw that ire, and he will not be able to play his comfort pick. But the thing is, they could go Urel again. Watership Down. No. And then I went to Catholic middle school and high school, so that I definitely never saw it there. But yeah, I literally never saw Watership Down until like a month ago. Someone had recommended it to me, and I was like, God, I fucking hate this. He's no, my dad's not a purist or anything like that. My dad would be just happy to be like, oh, there's something with Asimov? My dad would, you say Asimov and my dad is in immediately. ETC Malthael with the Greymane Rhaegar. So it's a lot of like aggressive dive setup, potential burst. I really hope a Jaina or something will be the last pick. I'd like to see some sort of burst mage on the right side. I think that'll really round out the composition well. Hanzo, Johanna, Blaze though. Next two picks. Need a healer, and it was not. Oh, okay. So instead of the Urel, we're gonna get a Zeratul. Otherwise, the draft is basically the same, right? Because Blaze... Wait. No. Team Alpaca had the first pick to Haka last game. That's what I was trying to remember. So yeah, this is... Team Disciple is relatively the exact same draft. Almost the exact same order with a Zeratul instead of a Maiev.
Let the games begin.
And no Chromie priority at all. Let me write this down. Foundation series. Okay, Foundation. I'm currently waiting for a book to arrive to the library. I'm going to read the Laundry Files. I think it's pronounced the Laundry Files. It's by Charles Strauss? The premise seemed really interesting, so, yeah. Where's your hammer? Undrafted. Also, Day, I hope you and the puppy are doing well. Thank you for coming by, lurking, chatting, gambling, being cute, and being amazing. Appreciate you, bud. Alrighty, right side of the map, down in this best of 5 series. The winner of the series going into the grand finals. We're in the lower bracket final, best of 5. The loser of the series takes 3rd place, and that's it. No money either. Just 3rd place and bragging rights that you didn't get 4th. High Wraith is going to be on your Malthael. Death Knight, Rhaegar, play the ETC Ultralist back on Medivh, and this will be Holpaka, the captain, on this Greymane. No one freed Harrison Jones. No one freed Harrison Jones. Left side of the map, the team that's leading this best of 5 series. Marinas is going to be playing your Blaze, Disciple on the Hanzo, Ubi on the Zeratul, Scorch Brightwing, and Nagram snaps on the Johanna. We actually are seeing some, I wouldn't say role swaps, but like there's definitely some change-ups here. Last game, Marina, as the Blaze player, was the Hanzo, Disciple being the Urel, and it looks like we're going to have a swap on that. Ubi played the Blaze last game, now is going to be on your Zeratul. So Scorch, obviously, the healer, played Brightwing, so. But it's interesting just to see like Disciple, Ubi, and Marina as being able to kind of rotate the characters. That's really good synergy right there. Hammer's been picked more than Chromie. That's actually a true statement. Phase Shift from Brightwing helps out the Disciple health bar. Target practice level 1. Adrenaline Stim Pack. You got Shadow Hunter for the Zeratul. Johanna will be Zealous Glare level 1. And the Hyper Shift for Brightwing. Power slide from ETC finds purchase onto the Brightwing and Hanzo, but there's not going to be any sort of follow-up potential kill, just some more stackage for Ultralisk as his baseline sits at 7 stacks. Portal Mastery for the Medivh, Block Party ETC. You've got your Death's Reach for Malthael, Feral Heart on the Rhaegar, and Viciousness for the Greymane. By the way, that level 1 plus the buff not too long ago on Wraith Strike, this is the range of Wraith Strike. This is player vision, like zoom. So almost, Malthael has like half of the screen. That's so crazy. Ever since Malthael had the range increase of Wraith Strike increase from 8 to 9, Death's Reach have been popping up more and more lately. Power slide from ETC is good onto Disciple. Hanzo looks to step back in for a Q onto that Rhaegar. Let's take a look here really quickly and see just what the stackage looks like already. 1 stack onto Greymane Malthael is needed for the 30% range increase. You won the gamble. Now time to roll your winnings into another prediction. I mean, what do you go to the casino, you double your money and say time to leave? No, no, you keep gambling till you lose it all. The true American way. Oil Slick in the bush to check if anyone's going to try and jump over the wall. And yes, they will scout out Malthael. He jumps in. High Rate taking a lot of damage. Force of Will be activated. There's going to be High Rate jumping back in. Zeratul will be taken down by the Rhaegar. And the camp may get stolen away here still. Malthael jumps back in. The jet propulsion is good. The High Rate is so very low. And they take down. No, Malthael goes down. Blaze falls as well. Rhaegar lunges in and takes down Johanna. Sorry, I misspoke earlier. Rhaegar got the kill into Zeratul, not the other way around. Good reference, Quinn. Very good. I even heard it in the Wayne June voice. Top lane siege is massive from Team Hopaka onto the keep right here. Retreat pings are going to be called because obviously the camp plus the objective will get most of that. But double temple shots from top and mid into mid. Oh, this rapid amount of damage is looking beautiful to the side of Team Hopaka, who said, no. Map number 1 was a complete fluke. We had just, we were playing with our feet. We were eating a burrito. No big deal. We're done with our burritos. It's time to body. Good back and forth so far. 4-1 in kills, 7-6 in levels. This is going to be top shots finished up by ETC. Blaze comes in with the jet propulsion. There's going to be Force of Will. So many health bars low on the blue side. As Disciple looks to back away, Greymane lunges in. And no kill to be achieved. It's actually going to be Malthael getting a little bit low. The jet propulsion. Blaze comes in. The Johanna goes down. Greymane does get picked off by the Nexus forces. But a 2-for-1 as another portal set up. They're going to try and jump in onto Scorch here. Medivh, 29 stacks, dropped a little low, but not dropped down completely. ETC rotating on top, moves in for mid, and this is a first objective phase that's going to yield a double fort. Huge for Hopaka. Absolutely massive for Team Hopaka, who have a commanding lead by about a level. Oh, let's call it a half a level. All right. Purification, Wizened Duelist, you've got the Massacre as well. Invade onto the camp once again. The portal will expire here. Blaze is in the top lane. Johanna gets sub-done and walks away. Nagram, it's a minute later than last map at 4-minute 38 versus the 3-minute 38 from last game, but it looks like we might have a small pause here, so we're going to jump out for competitive integrity. Jump out of the game for competitive integrity. I don't know what the issue is, but, just in case. I doubt these players would be like, ooh, time to go to someone's stream and see where the positioning is of the enemy. I doubt they're going to do that, but it's just one of those things that, we try and be respectful and do our job properly. So, it's about a level lead as I'm looking at the top of the screen. Maybe a little bit less than that. We'll call it like 80% difference. Level 8 and some change to just about level 9. 13 stacks for your Zeratul on his Shadow Hunter. Does have the Wormhole level 7. We do have target practice for Hanzo at 3 stacks. Take a look here while we're in this pause. Take a look and see where he sits with that. It is going to be 1 shot onto Rhaegar and 1 shot onto Greymane needed to get the 100 extra damage. Johanna, as we mentioned, is sub-done, which is really nice right there. It is Wizened Duelist for the Greymane, so he's got a 30% damage increase possibility. 29 stacks on your Arcane Rift for the Medivh, and everything else is looking pretty standard. No Sins Exposed from Johanna, which would have been... I mean, Conviction's nice. Gain 10% movement speed. Movement speed increased to 20% while Condemn is charging up. So you just baseline have 10% movement speed, and it's increased to 20% while Condemn is charging up. I like the Sins Exposed because you can mitigate some of this Ancestor healing value, but looks like something happened to the tank player of Team Alpaca. I think they might have had like a DC or something like that. So either way. Boss caught him playing. Yeah, every time there's a pause, we should get a meat slap. Now why do you guys think you deserve that? Now why, Vita, why would you all decide that you deserve that? God forsaken. Hold on. There we go. Oh, just chill, bud. Just chill. We're just chilling. All right, so we're just waiting for the pause to go through, and then we'll get back into Sky Temple map number 2. Does give the opportunity for Team Disciple to try and kind of figure out some adjustments to their playstyle, because they are trailing by 4 kills and almost a whole level. So at this point, it's the team fights, these portals from Medivh. The Force of Will is denying so many fatal moments, which is really the stressor of this entire team fight scenario. There we go, sorry. All right, well, we got to figure out what the pause, when we'll unpause, but thanks for chilling and chatting. Hey, we get it ready. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. We are ready to rock and roll. Readies are coming out. Let's jump back into the game. Alrighty, thank you for sticking through the pause. We updated you on some stats and such, and here we go into level 10 territory for both sides. Obviously faster on the side of Team Alpaca. We have right side Siege Giant Camp Grab for bottom lane. Next objective phase will be bottom of the map, as it's always standardized. What is going to be the 10 talent here on the right side, though? Zeratul done with his level 1. Ancestor Healing, Curse Bullet, Leyline Seal, Last Rites, and Stage Dive. Stage Dive seemed pretty evident because there's just so many interrupts. I mean, Blessed Shield, Polymorph, a cleansed Blaze with a Jet Propulsion, you know? Blaze coming in for the flank right now without level 10. Looks for a Jet Propulsion, but I think that might just be to return to the allies. The portal from Medivh will expire here. Good scatter goes into Ultralisk. Hanzo still fishing for that last Q onto Malthael or Rhaegar, I think it was? Disciple trying to find where Malthael was to get that last stack. 10 almost here. Malthael jumps in. Decent damage. Curse Bullet finds purchase. Hanzo done with that. Level 1, and now they hit the level 10. We do have Blessed Shield, Blink Heal, Might of the Nerazim, Dragon's Arrow, Bunker. And now you see the members of Team Alpaca. They're on the retreat. Sonic Arrow goes out. Scouts the Medivh heading up. John, a face checks the bush. ETC has no abilities to push her back. Condemn onto the wave mostly. Shield Glare thrown into a few of the enemies. Rhaegar steps up for the Regeneration Globe. Danger ping over there. Single objective in the bottom of the map, and we're going to take a look and see what is going to be yielded here. Malthael's already heading to top lane. He will show in minion wave. Medivh floating around, actually dropped down into base, or I guess man form. Still shots from Blaze on the bottom lane fort. Portal is set up. Blaze gets a good Jet Propulsion, and next the Oil Slick looks to maneuver past ETC. Johanna, if they can find Ultralisk, they can shut down those stacks potentially. Blessed Shield available. Not going to be ripping the Blessed Shield. Zeratul looks to get some pressure into High Wraith. Blinks back. Does have that Wormhole level 7. Another portal from Medivh. The Polymorph immediately onto ETC. Brightwing blinks to the left-hand side. Hanzo natural agility. Dragon's Arrow is great onto a few enemies. The Condemn from Johanna. The Ancestor Healing will be coming through. ETC is the one to go down. This is going to be the members of Team Disciple running in, taking down the Grey Mane. There is going to be Medivh done with his baseline stackage. A portal is set up. Hanzo wants to chase in. The scatters are looking pretty good. Ultralisk! Is there a... Oh, yeah, they take them down. Wait, no, yes, no, yes, maybe. Malthael falls to Zeratul. Rhaegar falls as well, and this is going to be Ultralisk picked off as well. We're going to go ahead and see at 8 minutes. Unfortunately for the side of Team Disciple, Medivh finished stacks, so they don't get to reset that. But still, getting a pentakill there pulls in tons of experience now. I was thinking there'd be a boss call, and I think ETC thinks the same thing. There's not. Level 13 for the Brightwing, by the way, is going to be the Pixie Power. Reduce the cooldown of Pixie Dust by 3 seconds. Increase all spell armor granted by 25. Right side camp started. Zeratul may scout it. Doesn't look like it. Next objective phase, top and bottom of the map. Blaze working on the left side. Siege camp, sorry, Bruiser camp for the top lane. Malthael just chilling near the top lane on their side of the map. Boss is still open available. Just watching to see what the setups look like here. See in the bush. Pings onto Disciple. They want to try and find the Hanzo. They missed the power slide. Portal set up to back away. Fascia from Brightwing into, I don't know who. It's actually the Zeratul who was getting pressure onto the Greymat. Didn't even notice that. That's going to be Rhaegar going down. Blaze starts boss. Double objective phase. You know what I'd love to see? I'd absolutely adore to... Oh, wait. No. Forts are still available. I was like, oh, dude, they should go bottom lane objective and they'll get bottom shot. No, they still have to go through mid fort and top fort before priority shots go into keep. But the boss will maneuver its way through the bottom lane. And, should be some damage on the keep front gate, but I don't think the major structure goes down. Now, Medivh will try and get some channel on the top lane. ETC harassed in mid, polymorphed. Power sliding to the side. Slowed by this. Oh my god, ETC is gonna die. What? ETC was like, I'll just stage dive out, team. No big deal. It's only... I don't even know what the windup is. I thought it was like a 1 second, but it doesn't say in the tooltip. Who would have thought Heroes tooltips don't explain everything? Fascia from Brightwing into the top lane. Hanzo natural agility. Good damage. The snipe onto Malthael. Leyline Seal goes out, but Zeratul still sticking to Medivh like glue. The Ancestral Healing will be applied. I don't think it matters. Bottom shots finish out. Top shot. Oh, okay, this is just Team Disciple. They had a horrible, I wouldn't say horrible, they had a really rough start to map number 2 here, and they've been like, all right, we had a pause, we dialed it back in, and now it's Team Disciple leading. I mean, by a significant amount. It's a 2-level lead, a talent tier advantage. It's a really rough map number 2 for the side of Team Hopaka because they had a little bit of hope in their eyes, and I think that hope is being extinguished quite quickly. All right, boss in bottom lane. 3 minute 28 seconds until it can respawn. Blaze will just kind of rotate into bottom for a little bit of soak here. ETC grabbing vision of the top lane. Wisdom Duelist at 1 stack, no last rites. Medivh is done with his baseline Arcane Riff, and kind of an awkward, I wouldn't say awkward, but it's just kind of a lull moment for Team Disciple. Yeah, they had to turn their ambots, yeah. Face Smell pushes back the Blaze before the Jet Propulsion can collide. 16 talent here will be picked up. Zeratul is in position to dive in with the allies. Temporal Flux is a big one for Medivh. Imposing presence on the ETC. Malthael with the Massacre as well. Sorry, the Mortality. Colossal Totem. Earth Grasp Totem. And Greymane with Lord of his Pack as the Dragon's Arrow will not find CC value. Zeratul jumps onto Hopaka with a few autos here and there. Ubi blinks to the side. Stage dive in from ETC. Leyline Seal will be good. The Blessed Shield misses. Disciple is able to get inside the bunker before the last rites will trigger. Marina's getting a little bit low. Natural agility from Disciple able to back away from ETC. Power slide through a few enemies. Blaze is a little bit low here. Tries to heal up. A blink heal from the Brightwing is good. The Jet Propulsion will find purchase into Hopaka and Ultra as the Greymane lunges in, and ETC and Blaze will be traded. The Polymorph is going to be good. Leyline Seal delays things out, but this is a really rough situation. Big Condemn, huge Subdue. Zeratul trying to clean up this fight. The portals from Medivh are quite annoying. Force of Will delays out that kill. Ultralisk falls, and Hopaka, the one to try and back away. Looking to Hearth out here. Shield Glare to check the bush below. Hopaka gets the Hearth. But it's a double objective phase coming up in 5 seconds. The entire team, or actually 4 of the 5 members, dead for the next 9 to 32 seconds. Johanna working on a camp. Should rotate into Siege Giants. No, she's going to Hearth out instead. So, Siege Giants grabbed Hearth, and Zeratul blinks away. Brightwing backs off just fine. 8 seconds on a Hanzo. Brightwing probably heading to objective. Zeratul doing the same thing in mid. Bottom and mid shots will fire into mid keep. If that's taken down, it will maneuver into top. Greymane working on wave for bottom lane. Brightwing starts objective. Johanna doing the same thing for the top, or mid location. Radiating Faith, you've got the Shadow Stride for Zeratul. Bless Shield into the bush. Zeratul, where, how did they see ETC? Dragon's Arrow is good into Malthael. Leyline Seal to try and delay things out. Malthael accidentally jumps back into the portal. No! That must have been a misclick. Zeratul might be able to take down Medivh, and yeah, I don't know if you need objective at this point. I feel like you can walk to core through bottom. Greymane dropped a little low. Scatter's pretty good. ETC gets a face melt. Zeratul jumping in. Singularity Spike. Condemn pulls ETC back in before the stage dive can be activated. He does get Ancestor Healing. Pings onto the core as Zeratul does get the kill into Greymane. Brightwing polymorphs that Rhaegar. Singularity Spike lands. ETC with the face melt to the side. Stage dives near the Hall of Storms. Gets taken down. Stop it! Stop it!
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Disciple. ETC is like, don't worry, guys. I'll be fine. I'll stage dive into the Hall of Storms. And Disciple's like, where's my button? Boom! I'm so sorry, ETC. I'm so sorry, Ply. I'm not laughing at you. It's just the situation was so good. Yeah, literally, the ending of the game was literally just this.
Stop! Stop! He's already dead.
Oh, shit, everybody. All right, let's go ahead and get set up for another map. We're going to go into map number 3 in a moment, and we'll find out if Team Disciple can take the 3-0. 21-8 in the kills in the last game, and the Medivh got shut down pretty hard. It was a good game for the side of Team Disciple. We'll see if Hopaka can roll it on back in. Into the draft, everybody. Here we go. On the left-hand side will be Team Disciple, on the right side will be Team Hopaka. Team Hopaka opted in for map pick priority, giving Team Disciple first pick priority, so we'll see what ends up happening as we get into Tomb of the Spider Queen for this map number 3. As I mentioned, this could be Team Disciple punching their ticket to the Grand Finals coming up next. We could be seeing Team Disciple punching their tickets to the Grand Finals up next, or Team Hopaka could start rallying for potential reverse sweep. We're going to find out what ends up happening in the end. So far, it's been a very chill and enjoyable day of games. All right.
With every death comes honor. With honor, redemption.
Okay. So, what do we end up getting? Hanzo first pick on the left side. This is going to be your Maiev, as well as Sylvanas, Chromie, and Johanna band away. Yo, Moofins, what's up, bud? Thanks again, JG, for the Prime Gaming for 10 months. I appreciate that greatly. A lot of places you can use your Prime, and I appreciate using it here. Good to see you, Moofin. Deckard and Gul'dan will be your first 2 picks on the right-hand side. Not a bad start, honestly. Deckard's really good on Tomb of Spider Queen. A lot of good CC potential setup. You got Fell Flame, Wave Clear, and such like that from Gul'dan. Hanzo will be your first pick on the left side. I mean, it's literally been Hanzo first pick 3 games in a row. I don't really blame Team Disciple for going into that. Up against the Gul'dan, they're going to go for the Dahaka. I wonder if it's going to be Dark Swarm build with your, not Symbiosis, the Enduring Swarm level 1 for the 0.5 second duration increase, but also 50 spell armor. Then you can also get the one who collects at level 7. No, you can get Hero Stalker at level 4, getting Essence granted or gained off of Dark Swarm, and then you go Symbiosis level 7 for the cooldown reduction on your Dark Swarm by hitting enemy heroes with Dark Swarm. Like, it's like that 1, 4, and 7 is really good into a mage-specific composition, so we'll see a Stitches banned away, Johanna banned away as well, so Snaps or Nagram will not be able to play another Johanna game. I don't think that's going to really hinder them much. The Stitches being banned away, though, as well. What do they want to get rid of here? With Gul'dan, do they consider the Medivh ban just to... Oh, no, Kerrigan. Kerrigan will be removed. So good dive potential shutdown from that. Her CC pull is really nice as well. With Gul'dan, this is going to be a Cho'Gall, obviously, because, I mean, when you're down in a series, this is the best thing to do is to Cho'Gall it, right? And then you flex your last pick into the solo lane, totally. You get a solo lane Rhaegar with W build. Oh, it's probably going to be standard stuff like Tyrael and some auto attacker. Oh! Garrosh Blaze with the Gul'dan Deckard. They can flex the last pick into a sustained damage dealer. They could pick up another Bruiser if they wanted. Like Thrall does kind of blend the melee assassin and melee bruiser sort of territory, so it could be that one. We also could be seeing But Diablo is countered by Garrosh.
For the Nexus.
Well, that's a lot of channel points already on Team Disciple. A Disciple gets his Orphea. I know it says Scorch, but there's a... It's time to sab. What's the bet that there's no actual Impaling Light level 1? It's going to be like Burn the Impure or something stupid. What's the bet on that one? Jesus Christ, though, there's 215,000 channel points on Team Disciple. There's actually one believer with 215,000 channel points on Team Disciple and 666 on Team Hopaka. Well, massive payout to the believers of Team Hopaka if they can rally and take us to a map 4. It's, I want to match the bet, but I have to bet on Orphea. I see. Okay. Someone go wake up Big Scary Duck. He's missing another Orphea game. Team Hopaka on the right side down in this best-of-5 series in the lower bracket final. They might be knocked out after Tomb of the Spider Queen into third place with no prize. Captain on the Gul'dan. Garrosh should be played by play. Ultralisk on the Imperious. Death Knight, Deckard, and High Wraith will be your Blaze. Left side of the map is going to be Team Disciple. You've got your Captain Disciple on Orphea. Marina's back on the Hanzo. Ubi back on the solo lane of Dahaka. Nagram playing Diablo for the first time in this series. And Scorch for a game 3 in a row. Brightwing. Yo, what's up, Ton? Good to see you, bud. Fell flames here and there onto the wave. We'll talk about level 1s after the first skirmish. Overpower onto Garrosh. There's a drag on him as well. The jumper pulse from Blaze will connect. Ply is going to get a really good toss into Groundbreaker. Celestial Charge will find purchase into Orphea. And Disciple gets taken down. First blood over to the side of Team Hopaka. Overpower into Shadow Charge. Good scatter into this Garrosh, but he looks to step up into Diablo. The face shift from Brightwing will come through. Scroll a ceiling to zone. Ancestral Strength for the Orphea. You've got your Enhanced Agility Dahaka, Simple Geometry Hanzo, Hypershift Brightwing, and Diablo does go into Soul Shield as that's another overpowered brush shot in from the Dahaka. Lands the drag into Gul'dan, but the Celestial Charge interrupts any pressure. There's going to be a toss. Hanzo Natural Agility and gets the autos needed. Marinas gets revenge for the team captain into Garrosh as Ultralisk does go down as well. A double kill picked up in this top lane skirmish for the crew of Team Disciple. Pursuit of Flame, Sapphire, Enhanced Agility, Unrivaled Strength, and Burn the Impure. Because we do have that Soul Shield Hypershift, Simple Geometry, Ancestral Strength, and Enhanced Agility. 9 of 20 stacks for Hanzo already, as we see left side and right side camps to be split. I'm assuming Gul'dan will start this out on the right side as well. A little bit faster, of course, from Team Disciple. Disciple is gonna get bursted down again, and that's 6 gems lost. 5 and 2, or 5 and 1. No one picks up the two gems he dropped. Those could be very important, chat. Those 2 gems could make the difference. Someone keep track of it in the late game. The level 4 here is going to be on both sides. Potion of Shielding, Backbiter, Explosive Arrow, Magic Spit. We've got Lurker Strain and Soul to Flame. It is going to be your Consume Soul for Gul'dan. Incinerator, Gauntlets, Blaze, Indomitable, and Sovereign Armor for for Imperius. I feel like this is the first Imperius we've seen the entire playoffs. Drag from Dahaka, just pulling one of the Siege Giants closer to the minion waves that can be cleared out. Scooby finding a little bit of utility. Brushstock. Gosh. Jet Propulsion. Lands into the Dahaka. Mid lane engagement potentially here. There's a toss onto Snaps. Grom does not seem to use Shadow Charge immediately. Jet Propulsion will find purchase onto the Brightwing, who looks to back away. Big Soothing misactivation from her as Disciple's able to dash back with a Shadow Waltz. Objective phase number 1. Honestly, even with the Orphea that got killed, it's still 40 to 40 in gems. Technically, it's 2 gems lead to Team Disciple, as they have 42 to 41. But two of them already turned in. That's the joke I'm getting at. Fire Stomp will be able to scout out this Garrosh. Still 14 stacks for Hanzo. Picks up another one off the side wall right there. The Web Weaver Summoning is available. 50 gems held, 2 turned in. 48 to go. Man, look at that math I did. I'm so good. Sonic Arrow to get vision. Sees the Garrosh. Polymorph onto him as well. Diablo with an overpowered Shadow Charge. No Sacrificial Soul level 4, so it's just going to be a combo into Garrosh with a Fire Stomp activation as well. Both teams with a potential turn-in. Arenas is able to get your Symbol Geometry finished out. A Jet Propulsion misses onto Dahaka, but his Return Drag also finds no pull. Another Scatter. Death Knight eats a bunch of little arrows. The old man just being a pincushion. 91 souls for the Diablo. Both teams looking for the turn-in. As 7 Talonteers picked up on both. Orphea pokes in. Does go into the Mind Devourer at level 7. A Groundbreaker to check the bush from Garrosh. Does go into the Oppressor for the... Wait, hold on. Ultralisk over here is going to be fine. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa. Why is Orphea over here? She might have been thrown by the Garrosh. And that is, that's 12 gems dropped right there. Garrosh is overpowered. A Fire Stomp from Diablo. His Soul Stone is full. Oh no. Marina's. Brightwing can't save the Hanzo. She will be able to pick up the gems as they disengage through the mid lane fort front gate, but Team Alpaca, they're showing signs of life in this map number 3. They definitely don't want to get 3-0'd. Good Celestial Charge into toss. Phase shift from Brightwing is fine. Dahaka fishes for a drag. I thought Garrosh got pulled there. Not the case. Red Web Weavers do come through. Oh, really, Stark? I completely lost her. I had assumed that it was a displacement from Garrosh, but thank you, bud. Huh. That's, yeah, it's a choice of directions to go. Stark, I hear that's an insidious killer. Combo out from Decker Kane. There's going to be a Shadow Charge to try and create space for Orphea to not get Celestial Charge, and that will be created. Nicely done, but it's 4-2 in kills favoring the side of Team Alpaca as they rotate into mid lane. Looking for more siege here. Groundbreaker onto Diablo. Jet Propulsion finds no purchase. Diablo able to back away. The Celestial Charge will be good onto Snaps here. Overpower from DeGrom. Toss into the Diablo. Horrify from Gul'dan pushes Hanzo Brightwing away. Holy Fervor for the Imperius. We do have your Decimate as well as Angelic Armament, Bunker, Stay a While and Listen to Horrify. Still waiting on the 10 talents here on the left side. Groundbreaker misses. Decimate with a couple spins here and there. 37 of 55 gems on the right side. 55 of 20, or 55 of technically 30, since you already have 20 of 50 turned in. Eternal Feet, Isolation, Dragon's Arrow, Blink Heal, and Lightning Breath for the Diablo as he gets thrown out of position. Goes out for a Fire Stomp. Gets a soul or two off of that, a little bit of healing as well. Dragon's Arrow's good onto 2 members, but Indomitable allows Garrosh to get the ally toss onto Hopaka to back away. Did go for the Hunger for Power at level 7, just to mention you see that perpetual negative 25 next to Garrosh's name, Gul'dan's name. Different G. Ultralisk running right at Disciple here. Garrosh is going to be just below. No, 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 no! Decimate hit. Blink heal from Brightwing. Brightwing's the one thrown to the side. Soothing Mist activation. Healing debuff with the Emerald. Orphea looks to dash in. The allies are not around for this one. And Orphea's trying to 1v2 here. She's trying to chase onto the old man, the Eternal Feast. Dahaka's rotating it as well. Misses the isolation. The stay a while and listen avoided. The Lurker Strain gets the bop. Death Knight on the left-hand side trying to back away. Brightwing and Diablo go down in mid lane, and Death Knight is able to get on. No, that has got to be so tilting.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Well, they do find the kill into Imperius, so the blue web weavers will descend over to the side of Team Disciple. Garrosh gets a good groundbreaker into Dragon's Arrow of Hanzo. Garrosh is going to get some spins here, throws the Dahak over the wall. Essence activated. Gonna hug the low side of the lane, activates the Dark Swarm. Gul'dan, Fell Flames throwing in. Blaze looks for a flank jet propulsion, does land a good CC. AoE, that is a great scatter into Gul'dan. Overpower. Where's the Shadow Charge from Diablo? High Wraith is lined up for a Shadow Charge, but I guess there was none to be available. Dahaka heads to top lane with the Web Weaver, and things are not looking too horrible for Team Disciple. So Dahaka had the wave push up onto the fort, gets it below 50%, Imperius clears that out. Level 13 faster, though, on the side of Team Ultralisk. And they have the Web Weaver turn. Let's listen in to their comms. Or Team Hopaka, sorry.
Probably. I'm coming to mid now. There's a hacker top on the top.
I'm going to you one back.
I'm done.
Yeah, you're the nice.
Also.
It was here. They still can't pay.
I can slow down so maybe. Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. I need to stop blood.
We don't see the hacker.
We'll try to play.
He's above us. Yeah. The hacker? No cleans, no cleans.
I'm coming from the side. Can we?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, we can look.
Look on off here. Slowed off here. She got Q.
Ah.
Looking bad, looking bad.
Diablo pre-tapped.
We don't have Ulia.
Yeah, guys, here. Look, the guy maybe one shot.
Yeah, we can look.
Der geht's mit.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, stun. Oh, get him. I'm bunkering on top of this shit.
Can we see pay?
Start, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
going,
Oh, I don't see
going.
anything.
That side.
It's front off here. Okay, we
Left to me, have to do.
just don't die.
Nee, but I saw. Come to me. We are out.
Yeah. Regroup.
Don't let them pay the gun.
Yes.
I don't know.
Don't
Jump.
jump
Try
on
to
the-
walk up. Try to walk up and pay. I'm covering bot side. Look at off here actually.
I'm paying top side.
Do you see this?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it?
I'm coming.
She missed Q. They might come to her.
I'm running
I
out.
don't like this rotation.
No arrow.
Oh, yeah, I love it actually. They miss everything.
I need some heals.
Can you play mid?
I have no fear now.
Yeah. I stay around bot side.
Okay.
You guys can work.
Gonna be 16 soon.
Yeah, the hackable burrow behind maybe. I don't mind. But if they do, they will lose a lot, so... Fast they burrow like soon if possible. I'll just run in now. And force them into like fight.
Appreciate. Big on me.
Yeah, just try to get out. Like, it's completely fine. They lose like everything on the map.
Well, as they lose 2 members, we'll jump out of the comms of Team Hopaka. But yes, they do make a good point as we were leaving right there. They do lose a lot on the map by going for these kills in bottom lane, but I think Team Hopaka, or excuse me, Team Disciple really needed something in this map to start gaining some momentum. So they get a couple kills in bottom lane. Diablo looks to fish for more onto the Decker Cane. The old man doesn't look like he's heading to the retirement home anytime soon. Blue Web Weavers are available with 42 of 55 turned in, 42 held in the pockets of Team Disciple, and it's such a wobbly game. Like, I really can't tell you who's on top outside of just, you know, kills and structure advantage, because I really do think it's comeback territory right now for Team Disciple. We'll get a few more turned in from Diablo. Who's holding the last bit here? Looks like Dahaka's got a lot. Orphea does have the 10 for the turn-in. Actually, 9, really. Checks the bush for the Imperious. Fire Stomp to do the same. Dahaka meandering in from top. Looks like he's not going to try and turn in and split the forces of the enemy. They're still waiting for mid-camp to be grabbed and pushed out. Okay, that's why. Sonic Arrow for some vision. Scatters check through corridors and such. Blue Web Weavers could be massive for the side of Team Disciple. Imperious has 1 delay with Solarian Flare. Orphea checks. The Scatter also sees them retreating. Garrosh with a couple decimates onto Diablo. Throws him out. The Celestial Charge. The healing debuff is really good. The Ancient Blessings will come through. Snaps is so very low. Is there any sort of heal onto him? The Blink heal from Brightwing. The Horrified does not get the push they're hoping for. The Lightning Breath gets activated right afterwards. Here come the Red Web Weavers, or the Blue Web Weavers. We have a Celestial Charge from Ultras landing onto Snaps. Nagrom trying to back away from the Angelic Armament. Will not be taken down by that. We do have a minion thrown in. And somehow, some way, Nagrom does not go down there. Polymorph into Imperious, looking to step up for something. Level 16 on both sides. The big thing for Gul'dan is that Rampant Hellfire. Marinas is able to get the natural agility away with a lot of damage applied. Little blink heal from Brightwing. Dahaka's got a massive wave pushed up onto the fort here. That will confirm for it. Back in the mid lane, there's going to be another combo onto Diablo that should find purchase of a kill this time. Phase shift mostly mitigated with that Emerald from the Deckard Cane as Orphea wants to chase in. Takes down the Garrosh. The Eternal Feet will get 1 tick. Diablo souls were expended, by the way. That's where you're seeing them back on the map. 39 seconds on the Garrosh death timer. Webweaver from bottom lane, a lot more healthy than top and mid, so this is going to be a rotation in from Team Disciple. And they are easily able to take down the Keyfront Gate. Can they get more? Dahaka moves past the sidewall. Death Wave coming out from the Web Weaver, but Dahaka has nearly an entire turn-in, so I think the safe call is back off, set up for a Web Weaver, back-to-back turn-in here. 14 seconds on the clutch opening up. 12 on Garrosh death timer. Is there any conversation around a boss? I doubt it. Sidewalls may have seen this rotation, though. Oh, no, they're just trying to grab experience. Okay. Marines goes for boss. Nope, they're just checking. Web Weaver turn, and they're not going to go for Web Weaver plus boss. They're going to go for just back-to-back Web Weavers. They want the push-up pressure, and then they want the follow-up summoning pressure. Really good call coming out from Team Disciple. And I know we don't typically do double comms, but now we're going to do double comms.
Taking bot side rotation. I don't think they will play bottom.
Garrosh.
Dash is mid.
I think I'm playing AoE spell shield here, not sure.
I'm coming
Oh,
to you guys.
Imperious is
Where is
good.
the hacker? It's good. I mean, you can watch them.
Yeah, they used spear.
Watch.
Can push mid now.
Yeah, 1 push me.
And we just play the Garrosh.
I will join.
Smoking up on top.
I'm hitting this one. Just get.
Yeah. Only one keep is a bit weird.
We can go bot. Yeah, bot is almost there. Just play for bot.
It's 20 fear, 20... Look at the guys.
Imperial on me, top. Kill Garrosh, kill Garrosh. Imperius.
You got solo horrified, unlucky. Just run.
Mine.
Oh,
Silence, silence.
Garrosh maybe.
Oh, so unfortunate. Once again, going for the Garrosh, and it's just... That actually might be map 4 on the horizon. Boss plus Webweaver through the top lane is massive. They're not going to boss, though. They're not going to Deckard tag. They're just going to go straight up turn in and run at it. It's a possibility, Team Hopaka. Team Hopaka might push us into a map number 4 through this bottom. Ooh, that is scatter. No, are you serious? Bro. What? Oh, we have a pause apparently. All right. Top keep goes down. Webweaver's here. It looks like a few members are backing away on the side of Team Hopaka. So I think... Oh, wait. Dahaka, what are we doing here, bud? Don't try and 1v5. Well, Fel Flame's going to find you, but he's got speed boost. Moves into mid lane. Dark Swarms the wave really quickly. Moves into bottom lane. Trying to back away. The fort is still available in bottom, albeit at like 1,000-something HP. 1,372. Look at me go, chat. So keep is gotten, and... excuse me. The Garrosh kill dissuades the enemy from even trying to push into end. What are we looking at gem count for the left side? 1723? Something like that? That math seems right. Don't question it. Just accept it.
The hour of the spider closes.
Thanks for the clip, Empress. Nicely done. All right. Win conditions set up on both sides. Webweavers need 65 gems from either side for a summoning. 33 held on the left, 23 held on the right.
For your enemies.
Stormbow snipe onto the wave a little bit here. Scatter goes out as well. Fire stomp from Diablo. Jet propulsion comes through from Blaze, looking for a groundbreaker. Scatter will go out. Celestial Charge is pretty good. Diablo comes in with the Shadow Charge. There's going to be Horrified from the Gul'dan. Imperius is thrown to safety. There's an Eternal Feast from the Orphea with the monster within, getting so many procs of damage here and so much value for the Orphea. It's 150 cooldown. 150% cooldown on her abilities, and when it ends, it's still 5 seconds after. Celestial Charge from Imperius might have been a mistake. The Lightning Breath from Diablo will be coming through. Diablo, Lord of Terror, is going to be able to find the setup for Diablo to continue living. Imperius will go down. The Phase Shift from Brightwing into High Wraith, and Team Disciple, they're moving towards core. The Scatter goes out. The Stormbow misses the hit. They're going to go for bottom lane keep. They've got Siege Giants moving in with a decent wave. 42 on Garrosh, 48 on this Imperius. This might be Team Disciple with a decent 3-0. I'm not going to say clean because there were some definite wobbles and wiggles here and there, but this looks like core is dropping. Siege Giants helping out. Diablo Shadow Charge onto the Blaze. Orphea gets rooted for a second. The Eternal Feet activated by her as well. Hit the godforsaken core is probably what they're saying in comms as they stop trying to go for the fight. Garrosh up in 17 still. Hanzo is going to get cleansed by Brightwing. The core is down to 8-3-0, and that is going to be Team Disciple heading into the grand finals up against Team Dino, and this is a revenge setup. Revenge achieved by the side of... Well, not revenge achieved. Revenge is set up, though. I mean this in the fact that Team Dino dropped Team Disciple down into this position yesterday after their best-of-5 series went the full distance, and Team Dino won it map number 5. Really good games, really great stuff. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get set up for the grand finals coming up next. We're going to go ahead and roll out some ads. We're going to pay out the people for the gamble, and we're going to find out who will be victorious at the end of Season 2 of Heroes Captains Clash EU. Will it be Team Dino? Will it be Team Disciple? Let's get everything set up and ready to go.